theater. Well, too often we find ourselves reporting on tragedies involving kids and water. On average, 17 kids in the valley die each year from drowning. This year alone, 3 children have already drowned in Maricopa County, all of them younger than 5 years old.
Yeah, it's such a sad statistic, and that is why 12 News dedicates today and every 15th of the month to water safety. 12 News journalist Tram Mai spent the day with water safety expert Dave Muncie, learning some life-saving tips.
You know, today has really been an important day from morning until evening. We've been out here at the YMCA in Ahwatukee talking about water safety to really hit home with our campaign on Water Watch. And today really was a special day.
Well, we hope that they picked up everything we said. That might be impossible, but we do wish that you would pick up on 1 or 2 things. And to help us with that right now are our experts. First of all, we have Matt from Gilbert Fire. What is the one thing you would like people to take away from today?
I think the biggest thing is that it can happen to you. Nobody ever expects emergency to strike. If everybody thought that, we wouldn't be in business. But emergencies strike everybody. They affect everybody. This can affect you, and be prepared.
Excuse me, I'm going to step across you, Garrett.
Yeah, and I'd say you can never be too vigilant as a parent, right? So watching your children around water, locking those gates and barriers, and then of course enrolling into classes of swim lessons, CPR and first aid is critical to keeping your children safe.
Just a couple of things to think about. My take would be watch your kids around water.
Absolutely. And you know what? We also had the City of Phoenix Mayor Kate Gallego here as well. And she talked about this brand new initiative that the city is launching. It's called Drowning Zero, which basically means 0 drownings for adults and for children. And that's through supervision, that's through education, this whole entire campaign to just not have any more drownings. And also, we want to share with you a very special story from our 12 News journalist, Colleen Sikora, who is telling us about a family who experienced tragedy, but they're turning that tragedy into water safety awareness and education. Take a look.
An extraordinary life.
He was smart and handsome and kind, and most importantly, he was generous.
21-year-old Ryan Thomas, a student at ASU.
And the professor asked where they wanted to be 10 years from now. And Ryan said, I just want to be a good person because good people are remembered.
Remembered by Aunt Shannon Leibrock more than 15 years later.
When I look out on the water, I can picture him laughing and smiling and hanging out with his buddies.
Saguaro Lake in October 2008.
I know how much Ryan loved it here. I know that he had his last greatest day here.
A day of Ryan and 5 friends fishing coming to a close.
They were getting ready to dock the boat, and Ryan said he wanted to cool off one more time. He rolled off the side of the boat and unfortunately did not resurface. His buddies all jumped in to look for him, but unfortunately they weren't able to locate him.
Now,
this is the first one.
Family through the Ryan Thomas Foundation helping save others through his memory.
We wanted all the life jacket stations to be super accessible to people and right where they could see it.
Working with the Arizona Game and Fish Department to provide 25 life jacket loaner stations across Arizona, available for day use in a variety of sizes.
It costs you nothing but the time to put them on. And it'll save your life. It would have saved Ryan's life to have one of these on. And that's one of the hardest things, I think, for us, is that his death was preventable.
One step in being safe on the water.
Most drownings happen very unexpectedly. And so it's wanting people to be proactive and be prepared by wearing a life jacket so that when those mundane kind of just everyday occurrences happen, you're prepared. Be very aware of your abilities to swim. Don't drink and boat. You know, we want people to come out here and have the time of their life, you know, and not lose their life.
Last year, Shannon says 900 of these were replaced by Game and Fish. Life jackets, honoring a life Arizona boaters won't get to know.
We miss them every day. And so to be able to, in some way, introduce them to the people that never got to know how great he was really cool.
Colleen Sikora, 12 News.
And for more information about the 12 News Water Watch campaign, including more life-saving water safety tips, you can go to 12news.com/waterwatch.
All right, let's get to our forecast with meteorologist Lindsay Riley. And Linz, like it or not, we could see our first triple digits in the next few days.
Yeah, we sure could.